Hi guys, July 13th, 2026. In the matter of hours, my first book will be published on the shelves, out there for real. Smarter About Sports, something I worked on for a couple years. I hope you'll enjoy it. What I try to do, and this is what I'll do on this Daily Dose, we'll get back to regularly scheduled programming later in the week, tell you why I wrote the book and how I wrote the book and who it's for. You know, what I tried to do since I left the Packers some 16 years ago is really kind of give back in the way I know how to give back, which is educate, inform, maybe even entertain about the inner workings of sports through stories, and stories that only I can tell, because stories are a way that resonates with people and teaches lessons about life, lessons about working in sports, lessons about business, lessons about how you deal with people. It's all in there. All my stops along the way, from being an agent many years, 2 different stints, from running a team in Barcelona, from running the player finance portion of the Green Bay Packers for almost 10 years, and then my consulting work for NIL, my consulting work for agencies, my consulting work for the Philadelphia Eagles, academia through Wharton at University of Pennsylvania, and of course at Villanova Law School these last 13 years. And I get into all kinds of other things about media, working in media, starting in media, being accepted in media, not being accepted in media, writing for my newsletter, writing for Sports Illustrated, writing for the National Football Post, writing for ESPN, TV and radio for ESPN, leaving ESPN. Anyway, it's all in there. And really, I resisted writing a book for so long because I thought, I'm writing columns, I'm writing newsletters, I'm doing podcasts, I'm doing all these different things. And of course, full-time jobs in there too. I don't have time to write a book. Well, at some point, the resistance was overtaken by an urge that I got to get these things out there. I've got to leave this book, which may be the first of many, maybe not, out there so people can sort of understand sports from a different angle, from a perspective that I think is experiential, practical, knowledgeable, with perspective and insights that are unique. That's my goal. Who's it for? Well, it's for anyone who wants to work in sports, anyone who does work in sports, anyone who's thought about sports, anyone who wants a deeper understanding of sports, but anyone even beyond sports that wants to learn about negotiations, that wants to learn about representation, that wants to learn about people dealing with, that wants to learn about Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre or Michael Jordan or Patrick Ewing or Boomer Esiason or Al Harris or Donald Driver or so many characters that I've dealt with over the years, or John Madden, or of course David Falk and the dealings with so many players working for him, or Ricky Williams, who left me for Master P, or Matt Hasselbeck, one of my favorite clients. All these things are in there. Or working with Gary Vaynerchuk, or working with the Philadelphia Eagles, or my exposure to Al Davis when he asked about working with him at the Oakland Raiders. It's all in there. And really what I'm trying to do is pull back the curtain, behind the scenes, what you don't see in other books. There have been agent books. Drew Rosenhaus had a book. Scott Boras had a book. There have been team executive books, Amy Trask, Bill Polian. There have been books about working in media, working at ESPN. There are books, I'm sure, on the way about NIL. This is all of those. So all in one, and this is what I'm trying to expose the world to with Smarter About Sports. Again, out tomorrow, July 14th. Buy it for yourself, buy it for your friends, buy it for gifting later on. Truly appreciate it and all the support here. Talk to you later in the week.